Hello everyone, my name is Bikesh Resta and I am here to do a presentation of my research project on multicultural, cultural immersion and career. The primary question of my research is what level of cultural immersion outside their own is experienced by young adults studying towards their MBA at KOI, and what anticipated value might that have to those students in their post-MBA career or life. Culture plays a significant role in shaping the student life because people inherited values and ethics that exist within the society. Knowing the difference between own and others' culture is also important for an international student to adjust in abroad. This presentation is based on data analysis of the answers of our participants. So let's get started. Our first question was about awareness of difference in culture, and the summarized area were 1. Acknowledgement. The second one was surroundings and environment. And the third one was geographical and economical difference. So here are the answers based on our participants. 100% of our participants were aware that there is a difference in culture in here to where they come from. All our participants found the difference in surrounding and environment. %75% of our participants found geographical and economical difference. Our next area of question was problem existing in multicultural. One was cultural shock. Second was difficulty in class. Third was food and drinks. And fourth was difficulty in communication. 37.5% of our participants found cultural shock while coming to Australia. And only 25% of our participants found difficulty in learning. %35% of our participants had problem in food and drinks, whereas 75% of our participants had difficulty in communication. The third area of our subtopic 1, which is culture, we discussed about cultural aspects helping in adjustment, and the area of answers were spending time with people with different cultures, learning from friends and workmates, expressing yourself. So the results were 87% of our participants adjust by spending time with people with different cultures. Same number of participants adjust by learning different cultures from friends and workmates. and 100% of our participants adjust by expressing themselves more with others. The second area of our subtopic was cultural immersion, and the first area of discussion was pros of studying in abroad, and the answers were better study and degree, better exposure and work opportunities, more responsible, better lifestyle and freedom. And the results were 87.5% of our participants found that the study is better in here. 100% of our participants found better exposure and work opportunities. (87.5% of our participants found they become more responsible living in abroad, and 75% of our participants found better lifestyle. Next thing we discussed were cons of studying abroad, and the area were loneliness, no time for yourself, miss family and friends. And the results were 1/4 of our participants felt lonely in here. Half of our participants feel that they don't have time for themselves. And 75% of our participants missed their families and friends. The second area discussed in subtopic 2 was changes made to adapt for cultural immersion, and the results were 87.5% of our participants had to improve their English. Due to some technical error, all the results are in the same slide, which is next. 75% of our participants learned to have more open conversation. 87.5% tried new food, whereas 37.5% of our participants changed dressing style. The third area discussed in this subtopic was impact of cultural immersion. 25% of our participants said immersion helped coping anxiety and stress. 87.5% said that they can express their views freely. 100% said that they become more responsible and independent, and 100% felt broadening of their mind. The next thing we discussed was things to learn about others' culture. First topic discussed in this area was getting punctuality. 75% of our participants learned outspokenness, 12.5% were not sure, and 87.5% of our participants learned not to be shy to ask questions. Subtopic 3 is career and lifestyle. First topic discussed in this area was getting a professional job. 75% of our participants were very confident in getting the job, 12.5% were not sure, and 12.5% of our participants said they won't get a professional job. The second area of discussion was changes in lifestyle. 75% of our participants said they value the money more. 87.5% of our participants said they value time more. 50% of participants said they are paying their own bills. 37.5% changed their resume every week. Next area discussed in this subtopic was culture help in future career. 75% of our participants said they blend easily with others. 50% of our participants said they now have different perspectives. 62.5% of our participants said they respect and value others' culture. The last topic discussed was advice to future students. 87.5% said not to be shy to ask questions. 75% of participants said think out of the box. 75% of participants said manage more time for studies and work. 75% of our participants said make friends from different cultures. 75% of our participants said respect and value others' culture. 62.5% of our participants said learn to take responsibilities. Few other things participants talked about were LGBT community, one of the participants was shocked knowing the LGBT community in here. The other thing one of the participants talked about was display of affection publicly. Back in the participants' country, they were not allowed to make any boyfriends or girlfriends, but said that she was surprised to see couples expressing their love so publicly in here. So to summarize everything in this presentation, we had 3 subtopics. We focused on culture, cultural immersion, and career and lifestyle. We had 8 participants who were doing MPA in QI. Our data analysis was based on total 4 questions on each subtopic, making it 12 on total. We had our limitations for this research, and some of them were limited participants due to limited time frame. As this is a qualitative research, it doesn't have much statistical significance. Limited cultural group, which were only based on QI.